Welcome back to the MVP. It's
Man,
your boy
Franz.
Podcast, baby. It's your boy Franz back for another week. Got my boy Cody with me. Got my boy Greg with me. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Good.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to call this is going to be a little different podcast, man. We got a couple questions from the people. You know what I'm talking about? But we got one question from the fellas, Chris. He going to tell us that question. And then I got a question from Gilly the Kid. You know what I'm saying? So we might want to call this episode Questions from the Hood. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Might need to do that. But that's what we're going to talk about today. But like I said last week, we're going to highlight somebody or something in the community. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm going to let Greg take this one. You know, Greg, what did you want to highlight, man?
I just want to shout out Ava's Caribbean. They got excellent food. I seen them at a couple of June teams down here in Killeen and stuff like that. They support the community pretty good, man. I think they're family owned too. They've been around for a while now. So good food, man, and good people, good atmosphere. Go check them out in Killeen, off Stan Schluter, and I can't think of the other in the street. But Stan Schluter, you'll see it though.
No problem. You know what I'm saying? So we'll roll with them. You know what I'm talking about? We'll get somebody next week. Or we just get, like I said, they ain't got to be famous. They could be somebody in the community. So that's good. We'll check them out, their Caribbean spot. I don't eat too much Caribbean food. So
they got good
try
chicken. Tried it. Jerk chicken, man. I just had some. You know what I'm saying? Real good jerk chicken.
Yeah, man. So before I wanted to get what's up?
How long you didn't eat no Caribbean food when you went on the cruise last year?
Jerk chicken.
That was it, just jerk.
Man, I go on the cruise for jerk chicken, and they got this stuff called carnivals. I think it is. It's kind of like a cornbread. It's like a hush puppy almost, but it tastes. That shit hard, man. But that's what I usually get. I get jerk chicken and stuff like that. That's what I get.
You don't like the plantains too? Cause
nah.
You don't mess with those?
That shit trash.
Plantains, they are right, man.
Really?
They are right.
Yeah, I mean, but they pretty good there.
Well, we'll see, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'll try some more. I don't eat goat or nothing like that. So
they got curry too. They got oxtails. I gave Patricia, she got some fish. They got oxtails. They got curry goat, catfish. So they got.
I ain't beef, and I don't know how long. So.
No, I'm just saying. I know you know, but
beef or pork, so I ain't gonna do none of them. But that chicken, I'll be all over that. You know what I'm saying?
It's spicy too. It's good though.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely check them out, man. Well, let's get into how y'all week was, man. Yo, Cody, you look like you working right now.
I know.
Man, it's been a hectic week, right? I'm out of town this week. I'm working out of the Lake Charles area, so I'm in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been nonstop, man. Just bunch of work, and then whenever I actually finish here tomorrow, I'm probably around checkout time. I'll probably head back to Houston. But right after I get off of work, I got to go straight to this spot to where our church is having this retreat because I'm one of the chaperones and mentors there, and so that's going to be from tomorrow until Sunday. So I ain't gonna see my little man till Sunday, man. So that's hurting me on that. But in addition to that, I have to actually conduct one of those sessions, and so I'm doing a session on leadership, and it's called "God Doesn't Call to Qualify; It Qualifies to Call." So I'm doing that, and so I just finished the PowerPoint with that, so I was kind of finishing that up. But man, it's a lot. When I ain't even holler at y'all boys, man, I need y'all to keep me lifted, man. I got a interview next Thursday with that same company that I had interviewed with a couple months ago. But this is this position.
You told us about last time.
Yeah. But it's a higher position. We couldn't come to terms on the salary on the other position, and so this is one that's higher up that probably will be able to match my needs and stuff like that. So we'll see what the interview turns out. But yeah, I'm excited about that, man. It's a great opportunity, man. So I'm really, really hoping to be able to do that. But other than that, man, it's just been grinding, man. If it ain't, work, doing stuff with the church or doing some, the stuff with my other organization out in Houston, man. It's sitting at the crib with my little man, chilling. Yeah, staying busy, bro. Staying busy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Greg, what's up with you, man? How you been?
I mean, it's been a week, man. You know what I'm saying? Had some untimely stuff happen at the VA, but beyond that, it's been straight, man. I don't even want to talk about that, man. But just I guess a PSA, man. If you know what I'm saying, if you need help, you know what I'm saying, like they have a crisis line, all the veterans out there. Just I have to get it to you, but it's just Google crisis line, I guess. But yeah, man, it's just unfortunate, man. Some stuff happened in Austin. A guy took his life, man. So I don't know.
Did he call the line?
No, he actually went into patient advocate, Cody, to try to get help as a patient, and shot himself in the chest in the lobby. So
in the lobby.
In the lobby, he was like 24. There's not really a whole lot of press on it because the VA trying to,
keep it hush hush.
Yeah, but if you do it enough, my buddy said he saw it on the Waco news last night. So, but beyond that, man, just get help, man. It's out there, man, and I can say that honestly from personal experience. You know what I'm saying? I go to therapy every other 2 weeks, man. I mean, straight up, and not for no stuff that maybe would cause me to take my life, but just mental health is very important. So.
I guess
I need to get back to going. I went to therapy for probably about a year.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually I really enjoyed it. It was actually it was a black lady, and I felt like that was like
good people out there, man.
Yeah, it was a great connection. It was a great connection because it was kind of like a mother figure without having any direct ties to me like my mom would or whatever. So it was
absolutely.
It was very beneficial. I need to go back though, man.
I mean, obviously we talked about it before on certain podcasts. The stigma, especially for men. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to talk about stuff, especially with no stranger. That's how I was. Like, if I don't trust you, I ain't want to talk to you. Right. But he was like, Greg, you need help, to deal with it, because I never really coped with it. You know what I'm saying? Lost my dad, stuff like that, and my injuries. It just affected me mentally, not being able to do what I used to do. So it took a toll, and I was like, man, I can't do that, So she was the one, honestly, if it weren't for her really kind of pressing the issue, I probably would have never dealt with it and just manned up and kept going. But eventually, it would have turned into something and exploded on somebody later. So I didn't want that, man. I'm not that type of person. I never want to exert that energy, So, but beyond that, man, it's good, man. Watched the boy Nip's funeral today. Streamed it on.
I didn't get a chance. To. Was it pretty good?
Yeah, it was really good, man. Really good. I was very unproductive at work. About 3 hours. Franz probably know too. But it was good, man. I felt uplifted after, bruh, and marathon continues, man. You can shed a tear at work, bruh, but it was heavy, man, but it was just so, I don't know, man, just impactful, man, really. You know what I'm saying? And you just really realize how much he, impacted people, man, not just by music. You know what I'm saying? Like, just his presence and his energy.
He impacted people. I think it transcended music, but I think he impacted people more so personally than anything having to do with music. Because I know people personally that never heard his music,
right?
Just hearing about the impact he had in the community, just his whole mind frame, seeing some of his old interviews and stuff like that. People are like looking up to it, man. They're inspired. And that's
and it reached worldwide, man. You know what I'm saying? With his Eritrean, you know what I'm saying? All that, like, man, like, that's stuff deep, man. But I mean, he took what he, we talked about last night. He took what he, what his family taught him and his ancestors and all that, and brought it back to South LA and put it down, man. So he put that.
Did you hear his mom?
Yes.
Man. Yeah. Hearing his mom talk about him like that, and
man.
Her spirit just seems so pure as well. It's like, damn, it's in the bloodline.
But you know what? Like, she goes to the church that Anthony brought her. He, with a lot of the Egyptian and Kemet and all that type stuff. Like this one in South LA, I looked it up when she was talking about it, and it's just deep, man. I mean, it's just a representation of what we always talk about. You know what I'm saying? Just I mean, and it hit me, man. It was good though. You know what I'm saying? I hit Marcus up, and he was streaming it. So yeah, man. So marathon continues, man. I know that's long-winded, but felt like it was needed. So
definitely needed. Definitely needed.
Yeah, you good, man. That's the same thing I was doing today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Delivering mail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Did a couple thug tears. And I ain't gonna lie, I had a heavy heart till Snoop came up there. And Snoop kind of helped me out. Snoop was the one that got me like, okay, I'm finally feeling okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Snoop was saying that was real dope.
It was, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When his brother was talking, man, like
I had my glasses on all day, man.
Yeah, Marcus, man, he was like, gee, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought about you and Jamal too. Like it just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was rough, man. It was rough, but Snoop, I liked him. Yeah. I like they had Minister Farrakhan on there. You know what I'm talking about? He got to drop some signs. Besides him calling him Nipsey Russell a couple times.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He did what?
He called that man Nipsey
like
Russell.
You know what I'm saying? Like they yelled at Hustle. I'm like, hey, Russell. You know what I'm saying? And then he tried to do it so smooth because he said, no, he said, I meant Russell. Russell Westbrook.
My man. 20.
I said, come on, man. You can't fool the people, man. He said, I meant Russell. You know what I'm saying?
But shout out to the Mr. Farrakhan, man. But I had a good time.
Obama too, man.
Obama sent him that letter. That was dope.
Man, him and Michelle, man.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, man. That was the most important thing that happened to me this week, watching that. And that just had, I mean, it was today. So, yeah. And I enjoyed it because I kind of needed that.
I did too, man.
To hear Snoop, that helped me out. You know what I'm talking about? Because I ain't gonna lie, I still was feeling a certain way. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And his mom talking too, man.
But yeah, same thing. Yeah, his mom.
So his mom talked at the funeral?
She talked at the funeral too, Cody.
For a while.
I gotta watch it. I really
yeah. You can stream it on Tidal or I don't know. It's a lot of
Tidal?
It was on BET. It's streamed on Facebook on BET.
I did it on the app because you know what I'm saying. I ain't have BET. I don't on YouTube TV. I don't got BET.
On Facebook. It was
on Facebook too. So yeah, but I just streamed it on the Tidal app. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing, like all 3 hours of it. I mean, so but it was dope, man.
And right now they riding around the city. You know what I'm saying, with his casket and stuff. It's super dope.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I hate to go from that to what we about to talk about.
We can't have a soft transition or something, man. Because
I mean, the playoffs, maybe. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Something, because I got a feeling you know whenever you switch some topics like that, you probably gonna go to something like 120% ratchet.
I don't know, but shout out to the hood. Gilly the kid got a. Let's hear what he got to say.
Need some gain from me. She said, Gilly, me and my boyfriend been dealing with each other for 3 years. Now, in the past, we experimented with anal sex, Gilly. But now, it's starting to seem like he want anal sex more than he want pussy. Like, I'm asking you, Gilly, should I be concerned? Is this something I should be concerned about? Well, anytime you got something that's dealing with a man and a woman, you should never be concerned. What you might need to be concerned about is that you might not have no elasticity in the lips of your vagina no more, and they might not grip. You feel me? You might have lost your grippers. They might be like seal flippers. They just flap to the side. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes with women, I know this might sound crazy, but they ass be better than they pussy. You feel me? And when you got a woman whose ass is better than her pussy, we call that a coochie butt. You hear me? Don't be concerned, though. You ain't the only one out here with a coochie butt. Some of these niggas got coochie butts, too.
Okay, man. How y'all feel about the coochie butt, man? What is it?
We really need Dwayne. The coochie butt. I think he would be the expert on coochie butt. So,
How you think he? Why you think he the expert on coochie butt? You think he knows somebody that they got a coochie butt?
I
Like,
don't
come
know,
on,
but we know how
He probably
Dwayne
do.
rolls, so
man.
He probably do.
he might.
Dwayne might. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know.
how,
So
how,
how would you take that one? I mean, you can go
how do
first.
you? First off, do you think Gilly the Kid was right? His advice that he gave to the lady. You know what I'm saying? Like he thinks she lost the elasticity. That's why the man wanted the booty instead of her joint. You know what I'm saying? How you feel, man?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't have been that direct. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been like, maybe you need to take you a little vinegar bath. You know what I'm saying? And kind
Close
of
that
get
thing
some.
back on up, huh?
Yeah, close that thing on back up, man. You know, snap it back right. You know what I'm talking about? So do some Kegels. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain ways she could try to, you know, work that thing out. I don't know if I'd have been as direct as he was, but he has a very valid point. He has a valid point.
Yeah.
I'm not experienced in that area though, man. I ain't never went through the back door like that.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of partners who talk about it and stuff like that, man. It ain't never really been anything that interests me. So I can't really speak to it. I can't. But they do say a lot of people do say it feels better though. They say it feels better.
I wanted to talk about this topic just because I thought Book was going to be on here, and I really wanted to hear what he had to say.
I told you.
I don't really have that experience like that, man. I like the front, man. I ain't never messed with nobody that had the coochie, but you know what I'm talking about? It always felt good to me. So
no. I've messed with. I have experience with some loose women to where you know it. Well, it's probably only one person. Maybe two that like loose. And,
I had a couple in Abilene.
Yeah. You talking about triple?
No.
Boy, you see how big his eyes got, boy.
Hold up now.
Yeah,
triple I'm gonna just let y'all just imagine that in your face. Frost titty man, ain't no triple F, my brother.
Keep on talking. You know what I'm saying? Don't let Patricia.
No, it's cool though, cause Trisha know he like titties.
She know like titties. Ain't nothing new. I need the t-shirt made. I like titties.
Yeah, we need to. With that look she had. I like titties.
Yo, y'all remember?
What's happening? Hey, y'all try to stick with me through this video. But I seen Book with his Ninja Turtle shit on last episode, so I said let me go and put mine on too. See me on Bill? But I had missed the topic about being a pervert. I'm not a pervert. I'm just nasty. I feel like the niggas that are perverts be the niggas that's in the bathroom and shit like that. That get caught jacking off in public places and shit like that. That's the nasty niggas. Pervert niggas, I mean. Me, I'm just nasty. I take pride in being nasty. I do a lot of nasty shit. Anything you could think of, I probably did it. No gay shit, nothing like that. But straight shit, damn near. I think I'm a porn star sometimes. I call my dick real dingo. I jack off at least 3 times a day. What else I do? Oh, I got my own special cream I made. I'm not gonna tell you what I put in it, but I'm nasty. A lot of females that I know could agree, say the same thing. But I'll just give my little topic right quick. I don't know how long this tape's supposed to be, but I'll see y'all on the next podcast. Yep. Fuck this shit hot.
Y'all just loosed it up one time and then left? I mean,
yeah, loose was one and done for sure. Like it wasn't no need to circle back. It wasn't no need to run it back through that hallway, man. It wasn't nothing in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was vacant hallway, bro. Like
I got bad knees.
You do what you got to do so you can get up out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up.
So what if they came back to y'all and said, well, y'all just some little dick niggas, you know what I'm talking about? You should fill this hole up. What's up?
I'll say,
Back there with you got old loose coochie. You know?
I wouldn't even say that. I say, you don't argue. I say, yep, you sure right, boy. I ain't got the equipment for the job. If I don't got the equipment for the job, you need to go holler at somebody else. Boy, I'm talking about it was loose, but I'm talking about boy. Thinking back, man. That ain't. I mean, that's like that will like. I can't put it like this: if you are not experienced, and this could be like one of the first few people that you mess with like that, it'll lower your self-esteem, bro. Because you'll be feeling like fries. You'll be like, "Hey, bro, I can't." You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to spread my wings in here, but the wings ain't taking flight. You know what I mean? Like, so you feel something about yourself, but
you're comfortable in that, brother.
I knew as soon as I was like, nah, this hallway done been ran through several times. Yeah. People been running through it. Yeah. But like I said, it was only like once or twice, one or two people. As far as I can remember, yeah. But man, that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. And see, I don't know. Is that something that stick with you? Like, do that stay with you your whole life? Like, there's no way. Because I heard that whenever women don't have sex for a while, then it can actually shrivel back up, like get smaller, get tighter, or whatever. So, can they just like take a break for a few months and then get back right? Or if the elasticity gone, then there's no way it's coming. Because you got some sweatpants. Even if you leave them off to the side, you put them back on, they still gonna be stretched out. Is that how it is? That's what I want to know.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this portion of the podcast. We gotta ask some women, man. We gotta ask some women. I'm gonna see if
women ain't going. What we gonna ask them?
I'm gonna ask them if they ever had. I mean, if you asking me questions like I'm supposed to know. Like if I don't know.
Ain't no woman gonna admit to that.
Well, you right.
Ain't no woman gonna admit to that.
Who knows? They might have a coochie butt. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh man, we need to do like a word on the street or something like that. And walk up to random people and be like, "Yo, have you ever heard of coochie butt? And do you suffer from that?" Like that, you hear me?
Like a Dave Chappelle episode.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
If I could find somebody to record me, I'd do that, man. I walk up to people at work like, "Hey, you know what I'm talking about? I got a question for you. Have you ever heard of the coochie butt? And do you suffer from it?" You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
do you suffer from? Nah, you gonna get slapped on that last question. You gonna get slapped, bro. You already know that ain't gonna slap.
Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with it. I'll leave it alone. You know what I'm talking about?
But man, it's got to be something that they could do though, man. Like, cause that's unfortunate, man. Cause I'm kind of feeling bad for them because if you that way, you gonna be known as coochie butt. Like everybody gonna call you that. Like,
well, it is something they can do. They had surgery or something like that where they was sewing them back up and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because I think little Scrappy Mama had it. Because I was watching Love and Hip Hop. I think she had that joint. Or something. It was one of them that they actually had.
There's a little Scrappy Mama. Lord have mercy.
Mama D. Wow.
Yeah.
I know. Wow.
She wild. So I can kind of see that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
My boy Book couldn't make it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get him to say something as far as the topic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna go on and piece it in right here. You know what I'm talking about? Let my boy talk a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, what up, everybody? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get on the show this morning, or pretty much when we did the taping. But my partners felt it very necessary for me to speak on a topic, and they're just gonna insert me. Okay, so it's about Gilly and the coochie butt statement. I guess since I'm the nasty man out the group, or one of the nasty men, yeah, they figured Book would be perfect to chime on in. So, without further ado, let's get to the shit, literally. So, let's see. Coochie butt, coochie butt, coochie butt. The topic, the term for that already is just hilarious to me. I cried laughing. What I will say though is, in my past, I've had anal, with select 2 or 3 women, right? At no point in time did I say, "Hey, let me put it in your butt," because the pussy ain't working. Now, for me, the reason why we went that way is because I was taking too long. So they was like, maybe something a little bit more tighter, as Gilly would say, the grippers of the anal cortex would actually do me justice. Nope, I still stood strong. And honestly, I didn't feel no different about getting the booty than I did the coochie. So, in the sense of the word coochie butt, I had coochie butt that night. I had coochie, then I had butt. But, I would never choose butt hole over that sweet vagina. But, as a man, though, real talk, mouth, ass, or your pussy, whatever make me come. I'm sorry, just whatever gets me to climax. I'm with all the shit, literally. And luckily, the ladies that I partook in this activity with, they were clean. You know what I mean? When I removed myself from the equation, not a stain on me. You know what I'm talking about? But coochie butt. It's just, I don't know. I've had some loose vajayjay before, but never did I say, "Hey, let me put it in your booty hole." So if you got a man that is saying that he prefers your booty hole over your coochie, I don't care what the reason is behind it. The boy's probably living a double life. So you just might want to reevaluate that within your relationship. I know he says that, whatever happened between man and woman in their relationship is fair game or whatever. But man, if all you want is booty hole, booty hole, booty hole, booty hole, like, yeah, I'll leave that to you to figure out. So I don't know. Maybe he getting anal from another woman, or maybe it's not a woman at all. So yeah, maybe it's the womb of a man. Dun, dun, dun. But anyway, let me stop. Yeah, that's Book's take on it. I don't care if it's butt, coochie, coochie, butt, mouth, tit. I don't care. Like, whatever you got to do to get me off, I'm with it, literally. So, peace, MVP right there, baby. Salute.
Okay, that's the boy Book. On to the next topic. Got it. Like I said, questions from the hood. Got the boy CP. You know what I'm talking about?
What they do.
CP. So here you go. He said, "I'm tired, France. I'm tired of you asking my questions and you're not saying them right, or I mean something different." So I said, "Yo, Chris, say your own topic then, my brother." And this is his topic today.
Fellas, have we ever told and stood by a lie in order to have the truth revealed? I mean, you about to get grilled 21 question style. You got your story, you sticking to it, but circumstantial evidence proves otherwise? Like, well, damn. MVP, speak on it.
Okay. How y'all feel about the man, what he was talking about, man? How y'all feel about, have you had a secret that where have you lied about something you just had to ride with, even though you was about to get caught? You know what I'm talking about? How you feel about that?
I've never been in that predicament. And it might sound crazy, but I really hadn't, because I try not to put myself in those predicaments. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But typically, like, if I'm, doing my thing and I play in the field type deal, it's in the past, it wasn't an issue because I wasn't with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it was nothing to really hide. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think about it. I don't think I ever had to, but I do know I got several partners and they died with the lie. They died with the lie, boy. I mean, you can have video footage.
Yeah.
And it's them. they gonna die with that lie. I don't care what you say, it's not me. That wasn't me. They gonna die with it. And I mean, if you ain't no such thing as halfway committing.
You got to commit.
If you gonna throw that lie out there, you want to be known as a liar.
Yeah, hell nah.
You gotta stay with it. You gotta be like, I don't care what it looked like. I know he got the same tattoos as me, all this and all that. Like
that's how I was. Bronzo, the whole girl, you know what I'm saying, that caused my divorce, man.
Yo, the podcast don't know what you're talking about, man. You gotta elaborate a little bit, Greg.
I got divorced, you know what I'm saying, for emotionally cheating. Talking to a girl in college, I text her a whole paragraph.
Yeah, damn, Greg, a whole paragraph? You couldn't have broke that shit up?
Nope.
No, Greg, he's a romantic guy.
Absolutely.
He broke it down. He broke it down in poetry form.
You know what I'm saying? Young Idris Elba over here, I'm talking about. Shoot, make him wet. Let me be quiet. But anyway, make a long story short, man, I text the whole paragraph to my ex-wife instead of the girl I was trying to talk to. I'm outside in the car, trying to holler at the girl. You know what I'm saying? Trying to holler at the girl, my ex-wife. She called me, Cody, I promised like 50 times in like 2 minutes. Like, I'm just like, what? Oh, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I had to commit to it. I was like, nah, man, I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? And the girl denied it, talking about I don't even like black guys, all this other stuff, man. And then the next day, the girl saw my ex-wife in Walmart and was like, I see your ex-wife, like, are we still gonna talk later? I'm like, no. She had the audacity to say, are we gonna talk later? And I thought I would jump through the phone, ghost that, man. No violence, but that day I was about, Okay.
Now, when you say that, I'm remembering now back in school, well, back when I was in college out there in Georgia, I do remember sending a text message to the wrong person, but they had the same name and they spelled it the same.
Nah, bro, it was
God.
So
I did that, but I wouldn't.
God got me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a cheater, so, but yeah. He was like, okay, Greg, whole text message, just straight to her.
What was you saying in the text, Greg?
Greg, what you said, man? Give us some brief.
I tell y'all off camera, man. I ain't telling y'all on camera what.
No, boy, Greg, what like that was it, boy?
Greg, you should have finessed that one. You should have.
Don't no finessing that.
You should have been like, I'm trying to role play. He was like, I'm trying to role play with you. You hear me? Like, yo,
bro. I knew
when I did it, I played it off because I realized it myself. I looked back at
my text
messages. I tried to play it off. I was like, I forgot what I said, but I played it off, and I think the girl actually knew that it wasn't something meant for her, but she ain't really say nothing else. But she ain't give me no play after that neither though. So she knew, you know, she ain't bust me out. But yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
The reality of it is, you know, I got divorced, but that was gonna happen regardless, I think. But that just kind of spearheaded the divorce.
So you died with the lie? Is what you saying?
Yeah, I got divorced. I mean, how
he ain't died with the lie. He told the truth.
Oh, so you told the truth?
Yeah, I told the truth. I mean, because he went to therapy and stuff, but you know.
Yeah.
I didn't doubt. So okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think Tommy said this on Martin. I think he said, "Keep the lie alive." You know what I'm talking about?
Keep the lie alive.
Keep the lie alive.
I mean, you birthed it. Why you gonna kill it too?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to abort nothing. You hear me? I'm not doing that. I don't believe in abortion. So if I was in that situation, I would keep the lie totally alive, and that would be that. I mean, that's just true.
But FYI for all our fans and community, don't put yourself in that situation.
That's the most important key.
Yeah.
Say it again, Cody.
Black men don't cheat, man.
But see, when he said it, I didn't think it was like cheating aspect. I took it like, okay, I'm playing cards, I'm playing spades, and you know what I'm saying? I might have grabbed another card from over there and switched it out with the big joker. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, because I know that don't happen in the beginning. Black men don't cheat. That ain't even where my head went to. But if I did pull a big joker, I'm gonna keep that lie alive. You ain't gonna know about it. I ain't about to tell you. We playing Uno. You know what I'm saying? I might land on a draw 2. I might draw that 1 and draw that same one again. You might think I drew 2. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
man, you giving the game up, man. Stop giving the game up, bro.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. Hey, that's what I thought he was talking about. I knew he wasn't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? My head didn't even go there. That's why I was like, I'm gonna keep the lie alive if that did. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Everybody know it in 2019, black men don't cheat at all. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. We started that last year though. 2018, man. All black men stopped cheating, man. They swore that shit off.
You know what I'm saying? They started the movement. Faithful black male community. Also, if you haven't joined that movement, it's a lot easier on this side. Just wanted to let you guys know. And I'm not talking to. I know we don't just have black fans. We have all different races, and black men don't cheat. But I know some of the other races.
That's a good question. I mean, that's a good topic you bring up. I do believe we need people from other races to go ahead and charter their chapter of whatever don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Puerto Ricans don't cheat, whether it's white men don't cheat, whether it's Asian men don't cheat. Somebody needs to step up. Be that leader. Charter that chapter.
So I think we need a church made too, man.
We can all unite.
Yeah.
Might as well. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in the choir in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I can sing.
Yeah. We need to highlight what's the name? The plug for them shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. We might get a discount on them shirts, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hey.
Have your name on the back. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So ladies that listen to this podcast, I just want to let you guys know you don't have anything to worry about us. Especially if you married to a black man, you won't have to worry about nothing. If you chose another race, they don't have any chapters like that. Like Cody just brought to our attention, they don't have any chapters. So I don't know.
Hopefully they do though. But
hopefully they do. Hopefully they come up with. But until they come up with a chapter, you gonna have to watch them.
You know what? I got some prospective guys that I might holler at and try to put the bug in their ear to see if they can start a chapter. Know what I mean? Yeah. They can charter one if they actually have the right guy leading the force. So I'm gonna make some phone calls, man, and see what I could do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm personally like the vice president of the union of that. You know what I'm saying? So I can, you know what I'm saying? So if you reach out, you know what I'm saying, we can go and get that, you know what I'm saying, get some paperwork through and get that started up.
Right on. I'm a board member at large, so I'm a little bit removed from that, but I'll get it straight to you. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and get that paperwork, you know what I'm saying, expedited, so we can go ahead and get them up to our level, even though, you know, we a little bit longer in the game than them. You know, we were chartered before them, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be good to actually have other members of their organization to unite with us, man. It'd be great. It'd be a great thing, man. Cheating is too much work, man.
Too much.
You got a girl, and then you got somebody on a whole nother side of town, maybe another city, maybe another state, and you trying to keep both of them happy.
But what I will tell you guys that hasn't joined this community, if you're doing it, you better keep that lie alive. You hear me? You better not. You know what I'm saying, Greg?
Yeah.
Let them know.
Yeah, man. It ain't working. It's not working. The guy gonna take control of your phone like he did mine. Right to your ex-wife.
Hey, bro. What I heard something today. I was listening to something, and I heard about a dude that realized, I don't even know if this was his girl, but it was somebody he was, I guess, serious enough with to check her phone. He checked her phone. She had a new iPhone. He checked her phone, and I'm putting out, I guess, since I'm in the community, I can put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let everybody else know. Okay, he checked her phone, and she had the iPhone face recognition. Guess how he did it?
How he did it?
She was asleep.
Got her.
Grabbed the phone, put it up to her. Bam. Checked her DMs. Yeah. iPhone, the brand new iPhone with the face recognition doesn't sound as sexy to certain people who love the iPhone. You gotta
Black
realize
women out here cheating? That what you trying to say? You trying to say black women cheating?
Yeah, it was a black woman.
Sisters, sisters, don't do
start
that to
somewhere,
us.
man. We he without seeing cast the first stone, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know that back in our days when we were teenagers and stuff like that, man. We probably when I was a child, I actually did what I participated in childish ways,
Childish
childish
things,
activity,
Absolutely.
right? You know what I'm saying? So as we got older, you know, maybe our sisters didn't get the memo, maybe. Or this particular sister didn't necessarily get the memo. And
I'm not going. Yeah, let's not put that on all the sisters, man.
Correct.
This
but a lot of that
rogue,
too, though. You know
this lone wolf individual.
Spade to spade, because we probably, you know what I'm saying, whatever dude she was messing with at that time, whatever brother was out there doing whatever, like she felt the need. Okay, well he doing this, so my dude.
We're not going to just throw our fellow brother under the rug,
No,
right?
I'm just saying, man. I mean, we gotta be accountable too. I'm not saying
It's no proof of that. Why you just came up with that off your own? There's no proof. We only from the story we heard.
I'm the guilty brother. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's in your past. You are not your past. You are your future.
You right. But my
living that.
Yeah,
you aren't who you were. You are who you are and who you will be.
Preach.
That's true. I appreciate that.
Preach.
Come on, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, I lift you up, man. I lift you up, boy.
Hey,
I see you slip. I see you slip, bro. I got you. I grab you by the arm, bro. I want you to stand tall like me.
Oh, okay.
Stand tall like me.
I was just trying to,
around everybody else.
For the people. But yeah, I'm good now. Like I got a strong one with me now.
Yeah, I think you good. I think you good, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, you got to be.
Now.
You got to be in the right situation too. So you good. You for sure.
Absolutely. But you got to learn from it too, though. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's the reason why I'm bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I learned from it. You went through that.
So I don't have to go through that.
Exactly. I don't want nobody else to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, partner at work, man, like, you know what I'm saying? He had a black eye and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I know he was going through some marital problems. And I stopped him getting some breakfast. And he was just like, he was like, man, it's finally going through. I'm like, what, you divorced? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, what you do when you got divorced? I said, I went to Vegas, bro. I said,
You went to the bunny ranch, huh?
No, but me and Adrian was in the boom boom. Well, nah.
Hey, man, stop bringing other people in this, man.
Greg been dry snitching for 2 weeks now. You know what I'm saying? He might as well just go and snitch all the way. You hear me?
Yeah, man. It ain't. I got pictures, so I don't know how much snitching.
You got pictures?
Hey, they're snitching to the third power there, bro.
It's true. It's true. It's my truth. Shout out to you. Hey,
to the day out there in the cabin, man, doing this.
You know what I'm saying? But I took losses in Vegas too. He's not the only one. You know what I'm saying? So I was drunk and trying to.
What do you mean losses? Hold on, I didn't know anybody lost. I thought it was a win the way you was describing it.
No, it wasn't always. So
we never heard about the losses.
I took one. I know I took one because I was trying to get back into this chick room, and I was too drunk, and I couldn't remember her name from 2 minutes ago, and she said bye.
You messed it up for yourself, huh?
Man, bro. I mean, she, at that time, she was a little snowboarding, man. I was, but maybe
that reminds me though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we discuss the Cardi B topic whenever she was drugging dudes or whatever like that?
Yeah, we talked about that
last. Yeah, we talked about that.
Okay. I didn't tell y'all the story about how that almost happened to me.
Yeah, you did tell us the whole story. You got to stop drinking while you do the podcast. This is the first time you drinking water and clear-minded. You don't be knowing what you're talking about on the podcast.
Remember that one podcast?
All right, I'm thinking he drinking water. Good Lord.
Hey,
Cody don't be remember what's going on.
Cody, do you remember that podcast when you was just Lord?
Nah, I didn't. But when I watched it back, I was like, golly.
Me and Lord have mercy.
It was rough.
Lord.
It was rough. Yeah, I remember that one, boy.
That need to go in the top 5.
No, man, I'm gonna scrub the account of that one, boy.
Bron got all the, you know what I'm saying?
I got it all. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't gonna happen. He got the map. No, I need that one for my own enjoyment. So whenever I'm feeling down, I just watch that one. pop that one in. You know, and
You know what I'm
start
saying?
talking.
Hey, cause man, is he hearing himself? He said, "Nah, he gonna listen to the playback." He gonna listen to the playback. I listen to the playback, bro. I was sitting like, damn,
Oh God,
I was
talking
gone,
about kids and Lord have mercy.
bro. I don't know what I heard. I like,
Oh
she couldn't be eating crab legs in front of me.
man. Oh,
Oh man,
hey,
I remember that. Oh yeah, that nigga talking about she can't eat crab leg.
and regardless of the crab legs and all, he still worked out.
Hey, the best part of it is though that we didn't have video of it because the video would have been even
Man,
worse. That'd have been even worse.
oh,
That'd have been through.
that'll be.
And I needed that video of that one.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't do that with the video, man. Oh, nah, not that bad, not that bad.
That's
Man.
No,
But well, I think, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all this wasn't gonna be that long, man. We had a couple questions from the hood. I'm gonna leave a spot again at the end. Let Book, you know what I'm saying? See a Book give me how he feel about that topic as well. Because I don't want to leave the boy Book out.
I thought you already did it in whenever we did the topic.
I did the last one.
Huh?
The last one.
Oh,
the last topic.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So I'm gonna leave a space in here. You know what I'm saying? Probably by now, I'm let Book talk about how he feel about that situation because I know Book got a story to tell. So I'll let him tell his story. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now welcome back. It seems like I am making grand appearances today. You feel me? Oh, check that out. You know what I'm talking about? The doves cry. Shout out Prince. I might get a man code violation, so I don't want to show too much. I digress to show my nipple. Let me move that back up. So anyway, what I want to say. What you said? Hello? Donatello. Oh, you thought I was playing, huh? Okay, anyway. What it was, CP, you know, Chris Topic of the Week. You know, I got to be there when my boy come up with something that I want to talk about. So I'm back for take 2, people. Have you ever told a lie knowing, or I know what he says, so I'm not going to try to paraphrase because I would have to stop the tape and go back into it, but I will give you another real life scenario. I was put in a predicament due to my own failure to secure information in which you know, I was brought up on accusations. And, you know, I denied such claims against my persona and who I am, my character. Like, why would I do that? You know, like, why would I do that? Do you hear yourself? Do you really think that I would do that? So, yes, I've stuck with a lie for the greater good, though. It was for the greater good. You know, you could tell me as much as you want, but I'm holding steady to my lie, which is the truth. When you tell yourself a lie so much, it starts to become true. So I've been in situations where I've done that, where I was like, well, damn, did I even really do that? Did I really say that? Did I really? You know, so, but when, you know, and I don't glorify, you know, the women that I've lied to in the past that, you know, I got away with it. I think just because, you know, I'm a sexy individual. I'm good looking. I won't say I'm sexy. I'm good looking. You know, I'm a good looking individual, and, you know, the bedroom, I make magic happen. So when you got those two things working for you, they might omit that the fact that you lied about something. Now, there were situations in which I just had to take that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even get a chance to lie because it was in black and white what I was saying. And yeah, like I said, didn't even get a chance to lie. Before I got a chance to lie, I got slapped in the face. Yeah, like a good slap, kind of weak, but still, you put your hands on my face. I didn't, you know, retaliate at all. I'm a man, okay? She didn't want them problems. And I would never physically put my hands on a woman anyway like that. So, anyway, I just told her don't do that again. Long story short. But yeah, I don't know. CP, I'm kind of like, if I lie, I'm lying for the greater good. I'm not doing it just because I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't want the consequences of the repercussions. But I guess that is why I lie, because that is the greater good. I don't want the consequences of the repercussions. But as I've grown older, I've become and started to tell the truth always. That way I don't, just deal with it head on. And that's the best way to tackle. So I hope that I answered your question, my guy. If not, y'all gonna be like, man, what the hell Book was talking about? So, I don't know. All right. Peace out,
I'll let
MVP.
him tell his story. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Can we get the OG to get back on sometime soon?
gotta wait. We probably gotta wait till Book get back down to the house. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, because that was a good one, man.
Uh-huh.
I wish we had visuals for that one because that was a good one.
That thing was too funny right there.
Man, if we had visuals for it, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, we learning though. It's coming.
it's coming. We gonna get all that together, man.
Yeah, I know we over a year strong now, right?
Now?
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure we are where we second.
Hold up, I know we
April.
close. Hold up, is this an anniversary we going in? Hold up, now let me go to my video, my podcast now. Let me see.
It's
We
close.
started on April 8th. This is actually an anniversary for us. This is an anniversary episode, man. So shout out to us, goddamn. This been a whole fucking year.
Hey, grinding, man. Shout out to MVP.
Who thought we was going to start? Are we going to be doing this for a year, man? And a lot didn't change, man. We didn't elevate it. You know what I'm saying? So I like to thank all you brothers, man. We getting it.
Hey, man, it's reciprocated, man. It's
That's what we
reciprocated.
said this year, man. We got to come stronger. You know what I'm saying? Y'all started off, man. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, so
You know what I'm saying? To the H and did y'all thing, man. So
definitely I didn't know it was a year. Now I got to go harder. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to go harder. So if y'all ain't got nothing else, man, well, matter of fact, yeah, Cody, what you got, man, to promote, man?
Nothing, man. I ain't got no. I was going to do a blog this week. I have a topic in mind. I have certain things I want to talk about. I just can't, man. I got so much going on this week. I ain't seen my little man since Monday, and I ain't gonna see him until Sunday.
Okay.
I'm doing all this other stuff, man. I ain't got the time for it. The good thing about having that platform though is that I can get to it when I get to it. And I do have the people, you know what I'm saying, that actually will understand whenever I get back on there. A lot of them actually hit me up and I let them know what I'm going through and, you know, how busy I am. So they actually understand. So, but AverageBlackMan.com, a lot of people hadn't read I found out a lot of people hadn't read actually every blog because they asked me, oh, how many do you have? I was like, have you not seen it? And it was like, no, you know, I read the one that you posted on, you know, social media and da-da-da. And I pretty much post the majority of them on there. But if you go to the website, you subscribe, you'll get everything directly to your email. And so AverageBlackMan.com, I got maybe about 20 something.
A lot of people was calling you a hater, you know what I'm saying, for that blog too. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, well, tell a lot of people that I didn't get that feedback. So it doesn't resonate with me, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool though that they had an opinion on something that had nothing to do with them, you know what I mean? But it's cool.
They hit me up. They said, "France, why he do you like that?" I said, "I don't know why bro was a hater like that." They was like, "Yeah, he was hating hard on you." I was like, "Man, you know what I'm saying? That's life sometimes." You heard me?
But didn't we call? I called you, bro. I called you with little man in the car. I was like, "Hey, you know, I got him on speed dial." You don't remember?
Yeah. But my boy, matter of fact, my boy Cody called me the last week or so. He talked about he told JR he had the phone number to the Black Panther on speed dial. So he called me. And I had to let him know that I gave up the suit and everything to T'Challa so he could get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I let him know all that. And I told him about how I got you know what I'm saying, Iron Man and all them number on speed dial, you know what I'm talking about? So he better be good. And I said he wanted to know, I asked him what his superpower would be. And I don't know what he was talking about. He was saying something crazy. I said, well, you just gonna have to be smart. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing you talking about gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And then he was trying to come up with a name. What was his name? Like
something smart.
Smarty boy or something. I said, boy, you ain't gonna make it.
Smarty boy, something like that.
Yeah, I said, man, you ain't gonna make it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just stay with your daddy. But get some good grades and then we'll see what's going on. We'll visit that later. But Greg, what you got?
No. You ain't gonna leave the fact out that he hit you back though with that.
Hit
He
me
hit
back
you back
what?
like 5 minutes later after he showed you how smart he was.
Yeah.
Don't leave that out.
That shit took about 10 minutes for him to answer like what was that answer? Was that math question you
He
asked him?
gave you all the yeah, I can't remember the math question. I ain't gonna put my little man under the bus. But what he hit
Took
you
him
back
like
with
10
though with the
minutes.
video? What he hit you back with? Real.
Yeah, he hit me back with something,
The
but
continents and everything.
that
Not
took me
looking at
long.
nothing. Like that was off the top of his head. He was like, Dad, I know what makes me smart. And so he started talking about the continents and everything.
That ain't what we asked him, no. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no continents.
Hey.
He gave you
You didn't know the math, but what do you know?
I know my continents and the earth.
What are there? How many are there?
8.
8 what?
8 planets.
Planets?
Yeah.
What about the continents?
Yeah.
How many continents are there?
7.
Tell me.
Europe, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica. No, don't forget Australia.
My man.
more. He gave more than what you asked. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do my little man like that, man.
I ain't gonna do it like that, but he sure took a long time to answer that question. Did he say all the numbers in between and around the number? Like he gave a little math question. I think it was like 8 + 8 or something like that. He said all kind of numbers, and he finally got to it. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to JR. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a superpower together and we're gonna come back with it. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey man, he told Jasmine, I've been gone this week or whatever. He was asking Jasmine, he said, What does genius mean? And she told him. And he said, okay. He said, so what do you have to do to be a genius? And she told him that too. And he said, he replied back to her, he said, Mom? And she said, what? He said, I have genius behavior.
He tried to be a superhero. That's why.
He said, I have genius behavior.
Mm.
Little man ain't playing with you, man. All right.
Make sure y'all thank me when the boy win a Pulitzer Prize and all that. It was for his Uncle Franz, Black Panther, that put him on the right track. You know what I'm saying? I was the reason he did all this. Anyway, Greg, what you got, man?
Man, I was gonna say Strongwoman, www.strongwoman.me, but she kind of put it under wraps for a little bit. She been working, a little too hard, I guess.
She not doing it no more?
Nah, she just don't want to present it, any type of way. You know what I'm saying? She's a fake,
It looks nice now though.
No, I know it does. I know, but she just wants the content. You know what I'm saying? The aesthetics look nice, of course, but I mean, she just wants to really continue to empower women. You know what I'm saying? And empower just healthy lifestyle and so on.
And we want to here at the Man's View Podcast.
Yeah.
So go check out www.strongwoman.me. Go on over there to it.
Yeah, and I mean,
empower women just like they empower us. Huh?
The little juicing thing too. That goes with that.
Cody been juicing, you know what I'm talking about? I mean, that was dope. I checked him out. Them niggas was a little too expensive for some juice though. I like, yeah, damn.
It's expensive, bro. But you didn't use my code. I got an extra code with I got a plug with them cats. They gave my organization. I was able to get $1,000 from them last year for my organization. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they care about the community. They they provide the top of the line juices. You know, it's all organic, everything.
Shout them out.
Squeezed online. And so and I can't give everybody the code, the special extra code and stuff like that. But squeezed online, man.
It don't even matter. That code ain't about to help you though, boy. I mean, I'm about to get like 3 juice. One juice was like $20-something. God damn, I can go get all kind of shit. I might as well buy the fruit juice myself.
Good, that's why
it ain't that bad. Good. I got 18 juices and it was like $100. So it ain't that bad.
Are they good though?
Yeah. It depends on which route you choose, because you could choose like you're not really a juicer, you're not really into the veggies like that. So they'll make it a lot more fruity. You know what I'm saying? To where it tastes better, but just know that that's more sugar. You know what I mean?
So that's what I'm asking. It seems like it's sugar though. I mean,
no.
It's not.
I do the one that's heavy on the veggies, and so you have sugar content in there, but they kind of it's sporadic throughout the day because they give you a guideline, like it's like 6 of them throughout the day. And so the first one, your breakfast one, is probably going to be the most calories. second to most calories is going to be, your lunch, and then your dinner is going to be the same thing. But the sugars are probably going to be in your in between, like your snacks, and that's going to have a little bit more sugar, but it still has the daily value on there. You know what I mean? And so if that's all you're doing, if that's all you're doing, like if you're juicing the entire day, you're not going to surpass your daily value of sugar at all.
How many carbs? Is it a lot of carbs too? How many carbs?
Carbs?
Yeah.
Nah, hold on. I can grab a bottle and look at the back.
Don't worry about it, Cody. Don't worry about it, Cody. Let him look up his own carb intake. Don't the podcast don't want to care about this?
Yeah,
don't say nothing about what it is.
They might. I had a partner. Matter of fact, your brother hit me up today. He was doing a 7-day one. He called me. Not you. Talking about Franz, not Marcus. I'm talking about Maul. Maul hit me up because he ordered the 7-day joint, and they have one in Austin too.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Austin should be close enough. I don't know if it's close enough proximity to be able to do the same day deal. But with the one that started out, which is here in Houston, they do the same day as long as you order it by like 3 p.m.
Right, I saw that on the website. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I mean it's really, really good, man. It's great, man. But it ain't gonna be like super, super cheap. But like I said, with my code and the price of it on the website, you can get 18 bottles for probably a little bit over $100, like $102, $103, something like that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's cheaper than what you ask. That's cheaper than you going to buy a juice in a corner store or something like that. Yeah. And those are infused with sugar. Yeah, that ain't necessarily natural sugar either. So you know what I'm saying? It's just a different little thing, man. We'll chop it up offline.
Yeah, y'all chop it up offline. But y'all go if y'all want to know more about it. He said squeezed online. Y'all go hit that shit up. You know what I'm talking about? But definitely follow us on all our platforms. You know what I'm talking about? It's our 1 year anniversary. Shout out to us.
Shout out to the MVP, man. Shout out to the grind, man.
Well, you remember when we started? We had phones. We talked on the phone. Yeah. How we got hats, shirts. You know what I'm saying? Got my shirt on.
You remember the first episode we was talking about taxes? Because remember I was talking about how I only had to pay like $300 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was talking about that, so it's right around this time. That's what made me remember it because I got to file taxes again.
Shoot, I got to pay this year. This some bullshit.
Boy.
Yeah. Boy. You got to pay a couple thousand.
You gonna make it back.
It's all right. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, until next time, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I definitely make sure I get my partners to comment and get in on the conversation. So until next time, man, we're gonna holler at y'all later, man.
Yes, sir. The marathon continues, y'all. Peace.
Absolutely.
Pray for me. Pray for boy. Do everything I can.